Srikala, I want to talk to you about retirement. And, when you look at retirement, it's a goal that everybody has to deal with at some point of time. At the same time, hopefully it should be a long-term goal, because people should start thinking retirement when they're in their 30s or 20s and not when they're in their 50s, as used to be the case. But since it's a long-term goal, what is the role of equity and what kind of a portfolio should I be working with for my retirement goal, which is a long-term goal?
See, as you know, any product, it's a very customized solution. Today, any product what you have, it's available as a generic product. It's up to the individual, the combination you need to use. So, what is good for you may not be good for me. So, having said that, for retirement, if someone is starting very early, then he can be in equity product. Now, let's say a 25-year-old, which nowadays we don't see so many examples of that. If someone thinks of retirement at 25, he can afford to be in equity 80 to 100%. But if someone thinks of retirement at 50, he needs to taper it down, simply because we all know equity is a volatile product. And let's say if someone starts at 50 and considering the kind of environment we are all living in, if he is forced to retire at 55, it may not give the desired results. So, but then if someone starts early, you be in equity, and the equity component needs to, kind of come down over a period of time if you have built enough wealth. And closer to retirement, you always have to be in, not beyond 10 or 20%.
Okay.
That would be,
so say for a 30-year-old, what would be the journey? You would originally come in with 75, 80% in equity, and then maybe by the 50s you start bringing it down. Is that the way you would?
Yes, I would say, to start off with 70 to 30, because little bit of debt also, we have seen the way debt markets have done in the last couple of years,
Right.
Both products go through their own cycles, so it's not a bad idea to be a portion of it, and also the emergency needs. See, it's very difficult to plan our liquidity, 20 years in advance, isn't it? You don't know what kind of emergencies come up. So, debt does the job for you. So, start off with 70-30 or 60-40 if you don't have the risk appetite for the volatility, and then taper it off as you get closer to the retirement. And also, having said that, I think you also need to top up. You can't you start off at 30.
That's very important. Actually,
because you earn more money. You may be able to save only 10K as a 30-year-old. You can't expect to have a kitty of few crores of rupees if you don't step it up.
And how much should this step up be according to you? As much as possible?
As much as possible, I would say one. But also, see, there are different phases in life. For instance, 40 to 50, what from my experience is the best period for individuals to invest. As you are nearing 50, your children's education, then your home loan closure, all these start kicking in, and your risk appetite also comes down, but then your ability to save gets bigger and bigger.
Because your income is rising.
Exactly. So, best period is 30 to 40, start off, 40 to 50, you increase it because in terms of career you make a lot of money, and 50 to 60, play it safe and more goal oriented, and having, it's a time to enjoy the fruits of your investing.
Great talking to you, Srikala. Thank you very much for joining us.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.